Hi everyone, my name's Gemma and I come up as Gira80 or Gemma Butler. I've liked a lot of your videos on cross stitching. I've been cross stitching for years. Mid-period I kind of put it down for a little while, life got in the way, but yeah, I've been cross stitching, I would say, or interested in cross stitch for the last 15 years or so, but recently, pretty much last year, I picked it back up again. I find it really relaxing and a way of me being able to chill out, but at the same time producing these beautiful pictures and stuff like that, and gifts to give away to people. So this is my first cross stitch video and I would like to share some of my whips. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody that's put cross stitch videos on YouTube. I have been watching them for ages and you've inspired me to do loads of projects and find new designers, and it's really great. So I can show you some of my completed projects. My first cross stitch that I actually did was a bothy threads, design, and it was summer cupcakes or something like that. I've actually given it away, so I don't have it, yeah, I completed that and it was great because it was like a selection of 9 cupcakes, and they were like little mini, I done it so there was like little mini completions, and I found that easy and I found it so relaxing. So it reignited something that I've been sort of doing on and off for years. My next project was, which I haven't got framed yet, was a design works project, which is, I don't know if you can, sorry, it's like loads of different coffees, and this was done on 14 count Ada. It was a complete kit, so I'm not 100% sure what the threads were in it, because I didn't really know you could buy charts, things like that, beforehand, but and obviously pick your threads, which is great because then you can pick your fabric and you can pick the threads that you like and stuff, and it's great. I like that idea very much. But to start with, I didn't know, so I just was buying complete cross stitch kits. Unfortunately, where I live, there's a few. Well, there's about, it's a good train journey to go to anywhere that remotely has anything to do with crafts or anything like that, and there's only a small selection of cross stitch stuff, so I don't tend to, I have to order a lot of my stuff online because I just don't have the access. I mean, my local town doesn't have anything like that. There is a great shop that does remnants and fabrics, but not necessarily the even weave. He does 14 count Ada on the roll, but he does that in cream and white, and that's it. So although that's really good and that's handy, that is the only place around here that does anything remotely similar to do anything to do with cross stitch. So I have to order everything online. Then my next project, which is actually a present, was this mermaid, which I got off of eBay, and it was a complete kit, and it has got little beads on it and things. I'm trying to sort of do it to the camera. This is on 14 count Ada. Yeah, I enjoyed doing this, and I will be framing it to give away as a present. I think it's called deepest love or something like that. Then what happened was, because I don't normally do whips, I do one project and then I continue to finish until I finish that project, because I would be the sort of person that would start loads of things and maybe not finish them. So it's knowing your own weaknesses, I suppose. And I'm getting married in about 7 weeks, so and we've got a very vintage. I've made a lot of stuff for the wedding, so unfortunately I've had to leave some of my cross stitch behind. But I've made a lot of stuff like bridesmaids clips and sort of beaded embroidery and things. So I thought, oh, I could actually incorporate my cross stitch by something that I would actually hang in my house for me, and I could also use it for the wedding as part of the decoration, which is, so this was a lavender and lace chart. Don't know, how's the camera? Does it hide my face? A lavender and lace chart. It's called The Bride. I've done this on 16 count Ada, because I've only literally yesterday started to be brave enough to use even weave. So anyway, I picked the Ada instead, because obviously I wanted to do something for the wedding, and run out of this was all done in DMC threads and mill beads, and I run out of the white, which for a wedding dress is pretty drastic. So I had to order the white. Like I said, I don't have local stores that I can just run into and get DMC threads. So I had to, sorry, that was my cat. I had to order the white. Thanks, Dars. Yeah, we can hear you. I had to order the white and wait for it to come through, and I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? Because I can't cross stitch for like 3 days or whatever. So I thought, fine, then I'll have to do something in between. And so to make myself feel better, I thought, oh, I'll do something to do with the wedding. So this was a Dimensions kit that, again, picked up off of eBay, so I'm not sure what the threads are. And basically I started to do it because I thought I'll wait for the white to come through, and then I'll go straight back to doing the bride. And the white did come through, but I'd already completed most of this, so it was just all this back stitching to do, which is like the Corinthians. So I thought, well, I might as well finish this, because if I don't get the bride done in like 7 weeks now, if I don't get the bride finished, then at least I've got something to frame and use on the table. I've actually started to, sorry, camera, I've actually started to date my work, or just put the year and my initials, which are GP, although they will be changing to GB, as you can see, butter. So yeah, so that would be quite interesting, because this potentially is the last cross stitch that I do with my old initials on it. Because my other initials, obviously my initials will change when I'm married. Yeah, so the Lavender and Lace, it was the first Lavender and Lace I did, or am doing, and I've enjoyed it. It's not that difficult. There is a little bit of half stitch, which on Ada isn't great. I can understand that, but it's not a lot at all. It's just on the face, just here. So, oh, sorry, just here, tiny. So, you know, I think I'm getting the terminology right. Down here, sorry, I do apologise. Down here, there was loads of confetti stitching, which is like, for each little block there was like maybe 20 different colours, but they're all relatively the same sort of colours. that was a bit of a pain. So it was quite nice to actually go to that sampler where it seemed like there was a lot more block colour. But I do like this picture. Let me see if I've actually got a picture of it that you can see. I think I have, although it's not a great picture. It came with the chart, but I don't want to show you the chart for obvious reasons. Oh, there's glare, sorry. That's what she'll look like. But the picture doesn't really even do it justice, because as I started to stitch it, you realise that all of these pleating is created by shading and colour, which is just like amazing. So yeah, I'm probably not really doing this much justice, to be fair. It's this is all created by shading, which it's so effective and it's so lovely, but you know, that's what part of it is the pain. This is all beads. It's only using one type of bead, so this was a lot easier than like to kit up than some of the other lavender and lace designs, so I understand. I have got loads of other lavender and lace designs, but I haven't kitted any of those up. And I'd like to do that. I would be really interested in the Miss Milky Bar kit sale, which is starting in January. I've literally just got to pick a design, and they're all so lovely. As you can see, I like lavender and lace, so Mirabilia isn't that much of a difference in their sort of design concepts and stuff, so it's just really difficult for me to just pick one that I really like. But I'm sure that will come, and then I'll kit that up, and I'll be looking forward to doing that stitch along with you. Also, the lovely Array Mackenzie, I should have written it down, the black work that she's doing, and I think Stitching May is doing that instead of the Mirabilia to do the stitch along with, and as well as, sorry if I've missed anybody out, because I know there's some other people that, you know, see that I like that too. So it's really hard, because it's like, I like both, but I can't do both, I'm being realistic. So I'm probably going to end up doing the Mirabilia, and maybe do the black work another time, although it is something I'm interested in doing. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. Thank you for anybody that potentially could be watching this, and keep putting videos up and stuff like that. I try to watch as many as I can, and it's so inspiring, and it's so lovely, and it's so good to see, because sometimes, I mean, I taught myself, so sometimes when you're doing things you think to yourself, I don't even know if I'm doing this right, and to watch other people, and you either do it the same and you did get it right, or you go, oh, that's the way you do it. See, that I love that. So yeah, please keep posting videos, and I'd hopefully, if you've got any questions, please put comments below. I will try to respond, I think, because I'm not very computer literate either, so I'll try to do my best. I'm not even sure this video will actually post up properly. So anyway, but thanks for watching, and keep stitching. Bye.